Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Joseph Effect. And my name is Evans, by the way. And today we are on the island of Elbow Cay. And that's a project that I've been part of probably for the past 4 months or so. And it's occurred to me that I haven't showed you the entrance of this particular development or what we've done. So today, Saturday, August the 7th or the 8th, sorry, August the 8th, I feel like today is probably just as good of a day as any for me to show you the entrance of this development called The Sanctuary on Elbow Cay. This is the entrance. And the thing I like about this the most is the fact that not one house has been built yet. Yet, you have an entrance that looks this good. So imagine when the houses are constructed, the quality. But like I've always said about this particular development called The Sanctuary, these developers I've worked with before, and they are nothing but top-notch guys. So they built this wall first, and we then put Green Island ficus on the front of the wall, which is going to form a short, clean hedge. And this is a type of grass or sod called cashmere zoysia. And listen, this sod is so much more softer and it grows so much more cleaner than the regular empire zoysia. But I will also tell you, it does cost more. In fact, this developer is the only person that I know on this particular island of Elbow Cay that uses cashmere zoysia. We put this down, I believe, about 2 months ago, if I remember correctly. And the thing is, because the road is not complete, this is just a rough grade, the sod sits taller than the road itself. But that was done intentionally so that by the time they put their new road base down and put a completed product, it will be the same height as the sod, which will make it look so much more cleaner and more uniform. We put these bougainvilleas. The developer only liked this particular color of bougainvillea, so we made sure that is what we provided for him. We also put these clusias on the back of the wall because they are also going to grow quite tall to give him some privacy. I'm going to show you what he has behind that wall so you can understand why he needs the privacy and the protection. And again, another bougainvillea inside of the wall to cascade out. 2 curved coconut trees, one on either side of the entrance. And again, you notice this particular color of bougainvillea cascading out from over the wall. And like I said, the name of the development is called The Sanctuary at White Sound from the Thompson Group. The one thing I think I will end up suggesting to the developers is that we put some blue plumbagos somewhere right there on either side. The blue plumbago against that white wall is going to be off the chains. And then on the inside of the entrance, you notice you got cement pillars. On the inside of the entrance, we have 2 tall coconut trees, one on either side, and we've got them cascading over the entrance. And on the inside of here, we have some clusias that are going to eventually grow up so tall. We do have bougainvilleas again, one type of color. And I'll tell you a quick story about these coconut trees that's inside this area here. First of all, I will tell you this is an umbrella tree. We put them in between the coconuts because they are eventually going to give us enough height where whoever bought this piece of property there is going to have total privacy from a lot of people coming in and out. He will be protected. But as I was saying, well, let me walk to the other side so you can see what I'm about to say. So we have two different types of coconut trees inside here. These coconut trees, these tall ones, came out of the mainland marshaba. Now they were grown on rock basically, as in when you tried to dig them up, the roots were sitting probably a foot into the rock. Easy to transplant when it's like that because the roots do not get disturbed. But here's the difference. All of these smaller coconut trees, we transplanted from a different site on Elbow Cay that was in sand. Now the reason why this is an issue is when you try to transplant a coconut tree that was grown in sand, what we typically do is dig a 3-foot diameter around the root ball. We leave it for about a week, sometimes even longer, and then we come back and finish digging and lifting the tree from the sand. The problem with that is sand separates when you lift it, when you lift the tree. And once that root gets exposed like that, for some reason it weakens the tree. But I will tell you, we have had 100% luck on these trees. Because even though we had to disturb the root to transplant them, and we've been giving them enough water, just so you know, and plenty of good topsoil, they have all survived. They're all doing fine. So for that, we're thankful for. But typically, the things that I hate about transplanting coconut trees that were grown in the sand is the fact that when you try to lift it, all the sand falls from the root ball and it, for some reason, weakens the tree. But thankfully, all of these that we transplanted are doing perfectly fine. They're doing good. These came out of, like I say, the mainland marshal, but they were grown in rock. So transplanting them is easy. High probability that they will survive. All of these came from marshal. Now I'll tell you a quick story about these golden looking coconut trees. They're called spicata. And I've had people looking for them all over. And I hadn't been able to find them. And strangely enough, this particular developer found a whole bunch of them out on the mainland. And my job here was not to sell coconut trees, but simply to transplant. So we transplanted quite a bit of coconut trees here, as well as lay down the sod. The only thing that hurt me just a little was after we did such a wonderful job laying the sod, the electrical guys had to come back and disrupt our sod to put lighting, which is fine. Everything is going to still work out perfectly fine. But again, guys, this is the entrance of Sanctuary, and this is the making of a pickleball court. And now, like I keep saying, if this developer could spend that much time and effort to make the entrance as well as a pickleball court look so neat and nice, imagine how the houses are going to look. I'm happy to be part of this project, and I'm happy that I'm working with somebody that has so much of high standards when it comes to construction. This is going to be beautiful. And this is the top of the pickleball court, as you can see. And it gives you such a view. We have the Elbow Cay, or as we call it, Sunset Point development over there. We have the Sea Spray Resort right over this way. It's a boat marina, restaurant, gas station, all in one. So whoever ends up buying and building here are going to be close to several restaurants within a 5-minute radius. But guys, I just had to show you all the beauty of the entrance of Sanctuary and the beautiful golden coconut trees and the pickleball court. Again, my name is Evans. My YouTube channel is called The Joseph Effect. Thank you for watching this particular video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Thank you.